Hello, my name is Jadon Wong, and I'm a BTech undergraduate student at McMaster. And today we're trying to answer the question, what is the most important skill to learn as an undergraduate student? So, the most important skill to learn is time management. It's a skill that's discussed throughout high school and university, and it's a skill that will come in handy for the rest of your life as well as your job career. Going over a little bit about me throughout high school, I had a really hard time grasping the idea of time management. Procrastination got in my way, and that included video games, watching TV and sports, going out, and just not wanting to do work at all. This led me to being forced to squish assignments, homework, and study for tests all in a small amount of time. What this resulted in was incomplete homework, very low quality and clearly rushed assignments, and small amounts of time left for studying. My flawed schedule throughout high school was to go to school, come home and nap, eat dinner and watch TV, then in the late hours of the night do schoolwork. This was a poor way to do things, and it led me to barely passing the harder courses. Only until 12th grade is where marks really mattered for me, and is when I realized that I couldn't continue the way I was doing things, and that this time management thing may actually be important and could change me for the better. While the idea of time management wasn't scientifically approached until around the late 1800s to early 1900s, people have always discovered ways to do things better and more efficiently. For example, in 1971, it's seen in Benjamin Franklin's autobiography a daily schedule that he wished to follow. It starts at 5 a.m. with the morning question, what good shall I do this day? Then work from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Then the evening question at 10 p.m. before he sleeps, what good have I done today? Moving on to 1911, the book The Principles of Scientific Management, written by Frederick Winslow Taylor, was produced with the goal to improve efficiency in work by changing company management. He wanted companies to stop looking for the right man and instead build the right system. Taylor's book has made the world consider him as the father of scientific management as well as the pioneer of today's time management. In the 1950s, we see the creation of the Eisenhower Principle or Urgent Important Matrix created by Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th President of the United States from 1953 to 1961. The Eisenhower Principle was invented to help prioritize tasks with urgency and importance. The first quadrant is the do first tasks that are the most important and urgent. The second quadrant is decide, where the task is important but does not need to be done right away. The third quadrant, titled delegate, refers to that tasks that are less important to you but still need to get done. This could mean being asked to do a favor but suggesting someone better to do the job. So, although Eisenhower Principle was created in the 50s and is still relevant today, let's look at some specific tips that will help you manage your time and how to apply them. So, for one tip is figure out the time that each task is taking up in your day. You could use apps to figure out what's taking up your time or just track throughout the week how long each task takes and adjust accordingly. An example could be a simple task like looking through emails where you think it's only taking 30 minutes, but it actually goes on for an hour. The next tip is to keep tasks organized by using a calendar. Look into apps that can use between many devices that you use for work and input all the tasks that you need to be done. Many apps also have the ability to set reminders and schedule recurring events. For each project or goal, have a to-do list. List out what needs to be done in order to fully complete the project and go down that list while working through it. This helps simplify the project and keeps you motivated as you finish each part of the project. Next tip is to plan out your day ahead. Planning out the day means that you'll be focused on what needs to be done. Without a plan, you'll end up wasting time figuring out what needs to be done and overall spend more time checking your phone or longer lunch times as you do not have anything scheduled. One more tip is to change your schedule as a whole and try to change your sleep schedule. Sleep earlier in order to wake up earlier to become more productive. Wake up an hour earlier and use that time to plan out your day or do simple tasks that need to be done but will get in the way of more important work. Time management is a skill that can and will literally change your life if developed and stuck with. Use these tips as a start, but slowly find what works and develop a system or schedule in life that leads to higher quality work and work done more efficiently.